Modern diesel cars promise convenience, efficiency, and cutting-edge technology. But some of these revolutionary features are actually financial disasters waiting to happen. Today, I'm exposing the 5 worst offenders, features that look impressive on paper but will drain your bank account faster than you can say warranty expired. Remember when adjusting your car's temperature meant turning a simple knob? Those reliable tactile controls have been replaced by sleek touchscreens that control everything, and that's a massive problem. Here's the nightmare scenario. You're driving through a snowstorm and your touchscreen suddenly goes black. Not only do you lose your radio and navigation, but you also lose control of your heat, defrost, and air conditioning. No heat means fogged windows, no defrost means you can't see, and you're stuck on the side of the road. But the problems run deeper. These touchscreens require your full attention to operate. Want to adjust the temperature? You have to look away from the road, navigate through multiple menu screens, and hope you hit the right virtual button. What used to take a split second with muscle memory now becomes a dangerous distraction. When these screens inevitably fail, there's a high change it may. You're looking at $1,200 to $2,500 for replacement. Meanwhile, those old school knobs and buttons would last the lifetime of the car and cost maybe $20 to fix if something went wrong. The traditional parking brake handle might not win any design awards, but it was bulletproof. Pull it up, your car stays put. Push the button to release, and you're ready to go. Simple, mechanical, and repairable with basic tools. Electronic parking brakes throw all that reliability out the window. Instead of a simple cable system, you now have electric motors, control modules, sensors, and complex software, all connected to your car's computer network. Here's where it gets scary. When these systems fail, they fail catastrophically. Some electronic parking brakes won't release if your battery dies, turning your car into a 4,000-pound paperweight until you can get it towed to a dealer. Others fail to engage properly, letting your parked car roll away and potentially cause accidents. What used to be a $40 cable replacement now becomes a $1,200 to $2,000 diagnostic and repair nightmare. You can't fix it yourself, you can't bypass it, and you're completely at the mercy of expensive dealership service departments. CVT stands for Continuously Variable Transmission, and it's supposed to provide smooth acceleration and better fuel economy by eliminating traditional gear shifts. Sounds great, right? Wrong. CVTs use a belt and pulley system instead of traditional gears, and that belt is the weak link. Unlike conventional automatics that can last 200,000 miles with basic maintenance, CVTs often start having problems around 100,000 miles, sometimes much sooner. When a CVT fails, it doesn't give you much warning. One day you're driving normally, the next day your transmission is slipping, shuddering, or completely dead. And here's the kicker, you can't rebuild a CVT like a traditional automatic. When it goes, the entire unit needs replacement. That replacement cost? $4,000 to $7,000 for a new CVT, and even used units cost thousands. Now, to be fair, CVT technology has improved dramatically from the early days. The first CVTs were notorious for catastrophic failures around 60,000 miles. Modern CVTs use stronger steel belts, better programming, and more durable components. Some manufacturers like Toyota have even developed eCVT systems that use planetary gears combined with electric motors, which are more reliable than traditional belt-driven CVTs. Many CVT-equipped cars become financially totaled when the transmission fails because the repair cost exceeds the car's value. Auto start-stop technology automatically shuts off your engine at red lights and restarts it when you release the brake pedal. The promise is better fuel economy and reduced emissions. The reality is accelerated wear and expensive repairs. Here's what the manufacturers don't tell you. Your diesel engine experiences the most wear during startup. The oil pressure drops to 0 when the engine stops, and it takes a moment to rebuild pressure when restarting. Now multiply that by dozens of times per drive every single day. The starter motor, which was designed to start your car maybe 5-10 times per day, is now working 20 to 50 times per day. These heavy-duty starters cost a lot more to replace, and they're failing much more frequently than traditional starters. But the real killer is the specialized battery. Start-stop systems require expensive AGM batteries that cost double the price of a regular battery. When these batteries fail, they don't just leave you stranded. In some cases, they can damage the entire auto start-stop system. The fuel savings? Maybe $50 to $100 per year. The repair costs when these systems do fail? Thousands. At the top of our list are small turbocharged diesel engines, the darling of fuel efficiency enthusiasts, and the nightmare of anyone who has to maintain them long term. These engines promise incredible fuel economy and surprising power from tiny displacements, But they achieve this through extreme complexity and stress. Turbochargers, intercoolers, high-pressure fuel systems, and complex emissions equipment all work together in a delicate balance that's expensive to maintain and catastrophic when it breaks. The turbocharger is the first problem. It spins at over 100,000 revolutions per minute and runs at temperatures that can melt steel. When it fails, in most cases it does, especially if not maintained, you're looking at a premium price for replacement. Miss an oil change or use the wrong oil, and that turbo becomes a very expensive paperweight. But the real money pit is the emission system. Modern diesel engines need diesel particulate filters, selective catalytic reduction systems, exhaust gas recirculation valves, and multiple sensors to meet emission standards. When any of these components fail, repair bills can get really costly. The high-pressure fuel injection system is another weak point. These systems operate at pressures over 30,000 psi. That's enough pressure to cut through steel. When injectors or the high-pressure fuel pump fail, equals more money in repairs. Here's the irony. These engines are so stressed and complex that they often don't last long enough to pay back their fuel savings. You might save $500 per year in fuel costs, but when that emission system fails at 120,000 miles, you'll spend $6,000 to fix it, wiping out 12 years of fuel savings in one repair. Before we wrap up, I have to mention one more feature that's becoming increasingly common and will absolutely destroy your budget: run flat tires. Run flat tires promise convenience. When you get a puncture, you can supposedly drive 50 miles at 50 miles per hour to reach safety instead of changing a tire on the side of the road. Sounds great in theory, and I appreciate what they do, but the reality is far more expensive and frustrating. First, let's talk about the ride quality. Run flat tires have reinforced sidewalls that feel like driving on wooden wheels. They transmit every bump, crack, and imperfection in the road directly to your spine. What should be a comfortable ride becomes a jarring, harsh experience that makes even short trips unpleasant. But the real problem is the cost. Regular tires might cost $100 to $200 each, and can often be repaired if you get a small puncture. Run flat tires cost $250 to $400 each, sometimes more for high-performance vehicles. And here's the kicker: they usually can't be repaired at all. Get a nail in your run flat tire? That's $300 to $400 down the drain for a single tire replacement. The bottom line. Now, I'm not saying you should avoid all modern vehicles. Many of today's cars offer genuine improvements in safety, comfort, and efficiency that are worth having. What I am saying is that you need to be smart about which features you're paying for. The automotive industry has convinced us that more technology always equals better cars. But that's not necessarily true. Every electronic system, every computer-controlled component, every efficiency enhancement is another expensive failure point waiting to empty your wallet. The key is understanding the trade-offs. Some modern features like advanced airbag systems, stability control, and improved crash structures genuinely make cars safer and are worth the added complexity. But others, like the ones we've covered today, often create more problems than they solve. Remember, the most expensive car is the one that's always in the shop. If you find this video informative, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.